everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lillian Susan. I hope you're doing great because I'm sure doing fine. Yeah, today I want to talk about something that is different from what I've been talking about for the past few weeks. I titled this Tribalism in You. I had to title it Tribalism in You because I feel it's something that it's personal, something I should personalize because a lot of people have done a lot of write-up about the issue of tribalism and it's directed to the government. So that's why I'm doing this one to direct it to you. I mean you listening to this right now. Okay. I titled this Tribalism in You because a lot of people think that it's only the government that is tribalistic in nature. Meanwhile, you as a person, I mean you listening, you are not willing and ready to accept people from other tribes. What really prompted me to talk about this is a recent issue in Ondo State where one Miss Ugochi was appointed SA to the governor on gender, research and documentation. A lot of people, especially the partisans, were against it. They claim that she is not qualified. But from all indication, qualification is not the issue. Rather, it's solely because she is Igbo. I went through a lot of comments, I went through a lot of interview that was conducted, and I discovered that a lot of people were saying that Miss Ugochi is not a Yoruba girl. How come she was appointed an SA to the governor when she's not from the state? A lot of people were just talking against her because of that. So I now discovered that the government is not the only issue we have. Now you as a person, you are also an issue. A lot of people practice this tribalism unknowingly, while a lot of people are aware, but they still go ahead to practice it. So now I'll move on now to define the word tribalism so you really understand what I mean. Tribalism is a state of being organized by or advocating for tribes or tribal lifestyles. When I say advocating for tribes or tribal lifestyle, I mean you are such a person that you just talk about your tribe, you create this awareness, like you want people to know about your tribe, you want people to be aware that this tribe is existing and this is what they are known for. They are good people, they are this, they are that. If you are such a person, the word is tribalism. Now, the problem associated to tribalism is the fact that people easily get connected to people who share their own beliefs while they try to avoid those whose beliefs are different from theirs. That's one of the problems of tribalism. You see people getting closer to people who share the same religion, who share the same culture, share the same origin like theirs. Now, like I said earlier, a lot of people practice this issue unknowingly, while a lot of people know about it, but they still go ahead to do it. So now, how will you know you are tribalistic in nature? How will you know you are tribalistic in nature? I have one here. If you are someone that boasts about the merits of your tribe, leaving the demerits in everything, in every advantage, there's a disadvantage. So if you are someone that most time you talk about the merit of your tribal people, you don't even talk the other part of it, just know that you're tribalistic in nature. Now I have another one here. If you are someone that prefers to associate with people that share the same belief as you want to make friends, you don't make friends freely. Rather, you prefer to make friends with people who are from your tribe. For instance, if you are Igbo, you don't want to make friends with people who are not Igbo. You want to make friends with people who are from Igbo. Just like what happened in Ondo State, where the people prefer that a Yoruba person should have been appointed SA to the governor instead of an Igbo girl. So that's what it means. Now I have another one here. If you are someone that believes that you can only get married to someone that share the same belief as you. If you believe that you cannot marry someone that do not share the same belief as you, then you are tribalistic in nature. You are tribalistic in nature. Now let's move on to the causes of tribalism. Yes, a lot of things causes this tribalism of a thing. So now let's move on to the causes. The first thing I have here is religious intolerance. Because of the different kinds of religion we have in this country, a lot of people refuse to associate themselves with people who their religions are different from theirs. So this is one of the causes of tribalism, religious intolerance. We can't stand people who don't share the same religion with us. Another one I have here is insecurity. We will just sit on our own and assume that people from this tribe are better than us, so we shouldn't associate with them, because if we definitely associate with them, they will look down on us. It shouldn't be so. Insecurity has caused a lot of issues. Now let's move on to language barrier as one of the causes of tribalism. We don't share the same language. There are different kinds of languages, I mean. Now, since the languages are different, we just assume that since I don't understand this person's language, I shouldn't get close to this person because I'll find it difficult communicating with the person. But thank God for Nigeria that we decided to pick a central language, which is the British English. So I don't think it's a problem that communication will become a problem because we have one central language. So let's not make language barrier an issue. One of the causes I will move to now is distance. A lot of people refuse to get close to people because they feel that where they come from is far from where they come from. For instance, when it comes to marriage, I witnessed an issue in Port Harcourt. A young man wanted to marry someone from Kaduna. His mom said, I'm not against you marrying a woman from Kaduna, but the issue is that the distance is far, so I can't follow you to that place. So the issue was they just tried to use the distance as the issue. So this distance is one of the causes of tribalism, because we feel that since the places are far, we shouldn't associate with them. Now I have another one here: natural resources. Now, in every place there are some resources that they have around them. So some tribe feel that they are superior to other tribe because of how or what resources they have. They feel that these people from that tribe, they don't have anything, they are so poor, we shouldn't associate with them. They feel their own tribe is richer, which is not supposed to be so. So natural resources is another cause of tribalism. I have another one here: what a tribe is known for. That's another cause of tribalism. What a tribe is known for. Now, for instance, I want to use the Yoruba people. I don't intend to offend anybody here, but I want to make use of the Yoruba people. Now, the Yoruba people are known to be dirty people. Now, if you come across a Yoruba person, some people don't even need to give it a second thought. They will just assume that he's Yoruba. The guy is dirty. I can't get close to him, forgetting that it's personal. It's something from you. So please, these are the few courses I have here. I think we'll move to what I title solutions, or how to combat tribalism. Why am I bringing this? I just want this issue of tribalism to die within us, because once we can fight this issue of tribalism within us, the government will be left with no other choice than to act like the way we act. Let's learn how to accept ourselves, no matter where we come from, no matter what we do, no matter our religion. Let's learn how to accept ourselves. Now, what are the solutions, or how to combat tribalism? The first thing I have here is acceptance. You have to accept her, not minding where she come from, not minding her family history, not minding her religion, not minding her origin. You have to accept the person. Now, doing that will help you to be friendly with anybody, and definitely the society will definitely move forward. I have another one here: tolerance. You have to learn how to tolerate one another. That's how to do away with tribalism. Learn how to tolerate one another, because it's really good to tolerate someone. Once you learn how to tolerate someone, you'll be able to cope in any place, you'll be able to cope in anywhere. No matter who you are with, you'll be able to tolerate them. Just learn how to tolerate. I have another one here: stop assuming or drawing conclusions. A lot of people assume a lot of things. We just sit on our own and create some assumption, or maybe the assumption was already circulating that this tribe do this, they do that. So you just, anytime you see people from that tribe, you just assume that they are bad people. You shouldn't do business with them. You shouldn't mix up with them. No, just kill it within you. Kill that feelings. You have to be straight with everyone. You have to be plain with everyone. Kill the issue of assuming. Just accept everyone around you. I have another one here. Stop emphasizing on religious difference. Stop emphasizing on religious differences. That's the way I titled it. Stop emphasizing on religious differences. A lot of people, okay, let me not put it that way. We have a lot of religion. And I discovered recently that most times the message are the same thing. The religion might be different, but the message are the same thing. Now let me use love for instance. Every religion preaches love. They preach about you loving your neighbor. So now, if every religion should preach about loving your neighbor, what makes you different from those other religions? So let's learn how to accept each other. Let's just stop emphasizing on religious differences. Let's just stop it, because we are one by nature. We're all created by one God. Let's learn how to accept ourselves no matter where we come from. I have another one here. Let's create awareness, especially on the side effects of being tribalistic in nature, thereby discouraging people that have future plans. Like our kids, they watch us, they learn from us. If you are someone that you don't even want to associate with people from other tribes, your child will grow into it. So now let's learn how to be open. Let's not groom future warriors. Let's not build hatred into our kids, into our younger generation. Because once they see that you don't accept other people, they will on their own don't want to associate with other people too. So let's teach them something different. Once we do that, our government will be left with no other choice than to join us. Yes, I have another one here. Learn other people's language and try to understand their ways of life. I'm not telling you to go and learn the whole language. No, I'm not saying that. You can just learn how to say good morning. Like the Yoruba, they call it Ekaro in the morning, while the Igbo, like the Imo State precisely, they say Ibolachi. Then other ones have what they say. So now learning it is not bad. You just learn how to greet this your neighbor in the morning. You wake up and say, Ekaro. Your neighbor will be excited. Be like, you already learned how to greet in my language. This is my friend. You are good though. So please, let's just learn how to accept each other. Not minding where we come from, not minding our cultural backgrounds. And lastly, okay, encourage intertribal marriage. Allow your sons and daughters to marry from wherever they want. Don't make choices for them. If your Igbo son wants to get married to a Yoruba girl, please let the will of God be done, please. You don't go around forcing people to do what they don't want. Please, let's just accept each other. Let's accept each other. Let's learn how to accept each other, because that's the way to move forward. And before I go, I'll leave you with this word. Sincerity is the key to happiness. Let's learn how to be sincere in all we do. In our businesses, let's learn how to be sincere. Be open-minded. Don't act dubious. Just make sure that you are sincere to everyone. A lot of people prefer to do business with people from their tribe. And if other people from other tribe wants to do business with them, they want to cheat them because they are not their tribal people. No, you shouldn't act that way. If you sell something for somebody from your tribe for 10 naira, the same price should be sold for someone from another tribe. please let's learn how to accept each other so that we will leave the government with no other choice than to act like we do. I'll just leave you. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Click on the subscribe button, like and share this video to your loved ones, and don't forget to ring that bell, that notification bell, so that whenever I drop a new content, you'll be notified. And lastly, just leave a comment. And don't forget one thing, that I love you. I will always love you. Just take care of yourself.